entering and editing data. Once we have a workbook open, we check the sheet that we're in, I'm in sheet 1, and then we select the cell that we'd like to enter or edit the data in. I'm selecting cell A1. To put information into this cell, you simply begin to type. Automatically, whatever you type gets inserted into a cell. When you press the Enter key, it automatically brings you to the cell under the one that you were in. I can now see that the word sales is inside of cell A1. If I want to make a change to that word, I simply click once on A1 and I look at the formula bar. Here I can see the contents of the cell. To make any changes, I simply click inside the formula bar, and in there I can backspace to delete, or I can overtype or even type more. So for example, I might type in sales returns and press return. Another way of editing a cell is clicking in the cell itself and then doing a very quick double click in the middle of the cell. Double clicking automatically puts the cursor inside of the cell that you double click on. This allows me to move the cursor and, for example, delete a letter and put in another. Again, once you're finished editing the text, you just press Enter or Return to get to the next row. Finally, a third way of editing a cell is clicking on the cell itself and pressing the F2 button on your keyboard. The F2 button is located on the very top of your keyboard. When you press F2, automatically the cursor goes to the end of the text inside the cell. You can now backspace or add more text, and when you're finished, again press Enter. So that's 3 different ways of editing a cell. The one that I would use most is clicking on the cell and then moving up to the formula bar. It's handy to get into this habit because this is what we'll be doing later when we look at formulas.